Hey friends, today we are talking about 3 takeaways I got from this book by Morgan Housel called The Psychology of Money. Let's dive right into it. Takeaway number 1. Never enough. There is a famous story about 2 authors at the party of a billionaire. One author mentions that this host earned today more than both in their entire career. The other author answers, that's correct, but we have something he cannot have. Enough. When it comes to money, it's easy to update your lifestyle as soon as you got a raise. I'm sure you see it in small steps in your life. You buy the newest iPhone, even though your old one from last year is still okay. Or buy a bigger car, although your old one would have made it at least 5 more years. These lifestyle updates seem to happen very naturally, and you have to make a conscious decision if that's really what you need. But from where does it come from? Humans are social animals, and we like to compare ourselves with our peers. So, if you're in a big law firm and everybody wears expensive suits and drives the newest BMW, it's more likely to use your next raise or bonus to buy exactly that. You can avoid these pitfalls by defining for yourself when is enough enough. Look at your past life and think about what is important to you. For example, is it your free time or the time spent with family and friends? Or do you love cars and want the newest one out there? No judgment here, and act accordingly to your beliefs. Otherwise, what is the end? If you're not Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, there is always someone who has more than you. And the consequence is people make stupid decisions to step ahead and earn extra money they would not need to impress people they don't care, up to getting involved in criminal schemes with daring consequences. Look at someone like Bernie Madoff. Once a respected businessman with millions under management and more money any human can ever need. He became corrupted by the idea of having even more and scammed his investors out of millions. He got a 150 years prison sentence and died after 9 years. Alright, takeaway number 2. Becoming rich versus staying rich. There are 1,000 ways of becoming rich. We already discussed some of them on this channel. But there's only one way of staying rich. What sounds first counterintuitive is true. How many sports icons or lottery winners are broke after a couple of years? They keep living the same way as if the checks are still coming and bet big with huge downside risk. But if you get to this level, you have something to lose. Now is the time to get paranoid. So let's say you're in the becoming rich phase. You start a company, make a YouTube channel, or bet everything on your hard work and talent in sports. The chances of you making it are very low at the beginning. You need a bit of an ego, bet against the market, and even take big risks. Bet on yourself, no matter what parents, teachers, friends, and loved ones are saying. After all the hard work, going against the grain, and a bit of luck, you are finally rich. If you want to stay rich, your attitude and mindset must shift now. Alright, let's say you're in the staying rich phase. Remember Corona, when everything from crypto to tech stocks went through the roof. Take the same FOMO you felt times 100. That's what you feel as soon as you are rich. People from everywhere will present you with seemingly safe options and high returns. The next big stock, a company which surely gonna make it, some safe NFT project. Choose your devil, but don't fall for it. You already made it. You don't need to risk a high percentage of your net worth or even lose everything for some extra percentage points in yields. The motto of this phase is to make no mistakes and risk management. Don't buy a huge mansion with 100k maintenance a month. Invest in safe options like an index fund. And if you want, take a small share as play money for the risky options. And finally, point number 3, money you don't see. In his book, Morgan shares an interesting story about his experience working at a hotel where he had the opportunity to park several luxury cars. The story brings to light 2 main points that are worth considering. Firstly, Morgan often fantasized about owning such cars. In his fantasies, he always was the driver. Secondly, Morgan observed that people buy luxury cars to gain admiration and respect, even if it means going into debt or repossessing the car a few months later. While it's true that people are attracted to shiny and expensive things, it's important to ask ourselves whether it's worth going into debt for these things. For example, when you see someone driving a high-value car, it only means that they spend a lot of money on it, nothing more. They may be struggling to pay their bills, unhappy with their job, or only able to drive a car on weekends due to high costs of gas. In fact, many YouTubers have spent all their money on luxurious things and are now broke. So, what should you do instead? Morgan suggests that you should buy back your freedom. Freedom can take many forms, including peace of mind, spending more time with family, working fewer hours, or quitting a job you hate without having any other lined up. Investing in these types of things will give you more fulfillment and happiness in your life, rather than being weighed down by debt and material possessions. What did you like best about the book Psychology of Money? Do you agree with my picks? I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day. See you next time. Ciao.